The hello, hello. I'm back. Hello, Anna. Anna, hello. The public executions is my favorite clip. Like I said, you know, I was just putting people together. My goal was to help people find someone to fall in love with, and you know, I'm just glad I could make that match. I'm just glad I can help bring people together. Anna, how are you doing today? How are you doing? Make sure to put this in the Discord before I forget. Lakeburg Legacies was a really cool game. I should play a little bit more of that. I should play a little bit more of that. Oh, hi. Okay. Okay, sir. I didn't get the camera set up. I'm sorry. I mean, I guess I shouldn't apologize to the cat. I should apologize to y'all. Got my lazy depressed ass to the gym today. I mean, I've supposedly working out is good for those things. I don't believe them, but it's what I've heard. It's what I've been told. How dare we have no kitty time? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot to set up the camera. Here he is. Oh boy. I'm sorry I forgot. I apologize to everyone. Hello, Kitty. Kitty boy. Makes me wish I was left-handed. Love the Casper's emote. Casper emote is my most used emote. It's a good emote. Friend TJ did a really good job. All right. Oh, that's Bad Company 2. I know that. I played that game a lot. Okay. He's gonna lay down. He's gonna lay down. Oh, is this Bad Company? Oh, this is Bad Company 1. All right, whatever. Whatever.
Escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
Space. Saint, hello. This is Twilight Princess. No. It's what's the one? What's the one? The one with Midna? Isn't that Twilight Princess? Isn't that the guy from the one with Midna? This is Legend of Zelda Devil May Cry. That, you know, that'd be an improvement. Is it Skyward Sword? Oh, that's not the guy I thought it was. That's not the guy I thought it was. It's not Oracle of Seasons, I'll tell you that much. This isn't the guy I thought it was. I thought that was the bad guy from Twilight Princess. Cute horse, sheep, casual. Harvest Moon. No. Parkour? Parkour? Raccoon cartoony. A Hat in Time? Are all those animals in A Hat in Time? Ultimate Chicken Horse, yep. Okay, but this remix slaps? Hell yeah. Listen, I only have good music. That's because you slap? I do. I slapped my husband's assistant like twice. I'm pretty sure it's Ultimate Chicken Horse. I don't know anything about Ultimate Chicken Horse. I will take your word for it. Oh, I don't. Okay. There you go. Parkour is bewildering amongst those options to me. You hate it? Stump played a lot of it? Uh-oh. I'm not familiar. I would rather play any other game. That's so funny to me. Is it like a versus platformer? Because that's what it looks like. Patapon? No, I know. It's gonna be Patapon one day. With traps. Oh, so people can put traps down. Yeah, that, nah. Listen, I get that. Cult of the Lamb. It's not Cult of the Lamb. It is a fantasy game. We can determine this boy. He just wants head scratches so much. It's a lot of fun, but can very, very difficult to play if someone is mean. Yeah, I get not being a fan of that. I get not being a fan of that. I can see that. I vibe that. Pawnbarian, that game is great. They've been playing for so long, there's no way I could ever catch up. Oh, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, says Phasmo was a 2019 game, so... Listen, Listen, Aaron just wants y'all to play nothing but Plate Up, so if you could do nothing but play Plate Up, that would make Aaron very happy. I don't know if it would make anyone else very happy, but it would make Aaron very happy. Oh, no, but it's definitely not. It's not Black Sad. Is it VR chat? Is VR chat an option? VR chat is an option. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, I wouldn't describe that as a single player game, but I guess you could. Hi, sir. Yeah, do you need to go down? Were you gonna go down and then I gave you pets and you're debating staying now? Is that what's happening? My boy. My sweet kitten. Yeah, we're basically doing nothing. He's leaning into my other arm. He's so cute. We're basically doing nothing but watching. Okay, bye, sir. We're just watching Stumped play Plate Up in my house right now. That's all that's happening. Super hot? Is super hot in Unity? It is. Oh, 2016. Oh, but it's not an action game. So it's a fantasy. Good thing there's hundreds of hours of it. You should play Plate Up with us. Puzzle, adventure, indie, fantasy, not an action game. So here's a weird thing. So Super Hot has a VR mode, I thought. Matt as a stump guest would be awesome. Listen, I'm down. I am infinitely available. You know what I mean? I'm basically infinitely available. So puzzle, adventure, indie, Super Hot VR is considered a separate game. You know, I agree. I agree, Saint. But they have Super Hot in the database. I think it's because it was released as a separate game. Yeah, this is one of those things with Game Build where I'm like I agree. It's a separate game that's different, but also they've done some weird things with this before. Like, I would argue VR chat shouldn't be first-person virtual reality because it only exists in VR, so there should only be VR, but I don't know. How would I play Plate Up with y'all? You can play VR chat not in VR? Really? It's called VR chat. That feels like there's mods to do Plate Up with there's mods to do Plate Up with more people. That's interesting. Is it suzerain? Suzerain is not an option. First person, not action, fantasy game. I want to do it with like 8 people. Oh God. That sounds ridiculous. That sounds ridiculous. I'd be down for it though. Like, immediately. Suzerain came after 2019 and is in first person. I guess, yeah, it wouldn't be first person. It's so hard to find a list of games like based on Unity. It's not Shadows of Doubt. I don't know why that's on this list. No release date. It's out now. What do you do? Come on. I wish people played it before. It's very chaotic. It scales to the amount of people, right? This is hard. This is hard. Oh, is it Talos Principle? No, fuck. It's also not Unity. God, I have no idea what this is. I'm about to suggest we were here, but that's co-op. Yes, I do know that's co-op. I do know that that's co-op. I want to play those with Brian at some point. Trying to think of the name of that game for like 10 minutes. Because I was like, what's a first-person puzzle game? But you ready to yes, chef? I'll yes, chef. Listen. Escape Room Simulator is too new. Yeah, I think that was 2021. I think that was 2021. Abduction, that might be too old. I haven't played that with Superliminal. Matt, is it Portal RTX? No, because that's probably not Unity. That would be Source. I mean, Superliminal hits all the things. I don't know when it came out. 2018. I forgot they added a multiplayer mode. I guess Superliminal is an action game. I think we're really pushing the definition of that. I think what we've determined is that action game means you press a button and a thing occurs. Abduction is The Witness. The Witness is 2016 and a custom built engine, which seems silly. Is it Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe or was that later? I don't think Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe was too late. For sure. Because Ultra Deluxe was only a couple years ago. Blows a ding dong, he made his own engine like a goblin. That's the thing where it's like, listen, I get it, but also I think it's older than 2018. Steam says 2016. Yeah, Steam says 2016. Also not fantasy. Good point. Good point. Blow is a ding dong. That's accurate though. Was Ultra Deluxe that? Let me double. It's in my brain. I don't know if I would call that fantasy, but I guess it's weird. Stanley Parable would be comedy too. Yeah, and we know it is not comedy. So it's not Stanley Parable. So that's a good point, Poke. That's a good call. We know it's a fantasy game. It's not a comedy game and not it's not action. It's not comedy. It is fantasy. Not sci-fi, which is, good guess for Talos Principle. Return of the Obra Dinn, is that 2018? That feels like a game I really should play. People talk about that game all the damn time. And Unity? Oh, well, shit. It's probably Obra Dinn. I just restarted that. Pretty good. Do I have it from a bundle? I don't. That's funny. One of my favorite games ever. You should know nothing about it before you play. I know you're like a guy. You go on like a ship. Is it? That's all I know. You never heard of that game? Visual, yeah. I've seen it in motion, and so I know what the visual like style is, and that's basically it. That's basically it. Ugh, that feels like one of those games I should super play. Is it Dead Cell? You know, Dead Cells isn't a bad. You know what I'm gonna guess based on that? I'm gonna guess Rogue Legacy. You super should play it. That's not Dead Cells. That's also not like Metroid. Is this like Mighty Number 9? Something like that? I wish I could wipe my brain so I could play Oberdin again. Well, Saint, good news. We'll keep playing Desperate Housewives and we'll find out what our husband did to us, and then maybe that'll be good. Could be a later Mega Man. Yeah, I don't know this Gears thing. So oh no, is that a platformer? 20X? Oh yeah, 20X. Oh, I remember you mentioning that at some point. Oh. Well, it is a Mega Man. Unless that's a reference. Mega Man 11. All right. I will trust Poke. I don't know jack about Mega Man. Well, there you go. That's hilarious. That's a very funny. My really good friend made 20XX. And who don't you know? I think I know is Mega Man. They're Mega and they're a man. He's blue sometimes. There are people I don't know somewhere. You're like, listen, there's probably someone somewhere. All right. I know about Mega Man. Comes from the shouting of Aaron Hansen. I know there's some PSP games that were kind of neat. And I think they did a like a Mario Maker thing. I don't know. Here's what I do know. that the life of Lady Poppy Stremma is exactly what we need in our everyday life.
Remember, double-clicking on the house icons on your mini-map will allow you to instantly travel to that location, helping you to get around quickly and easily. Also,
No, go to the computer.
Icon on your mini-map will help guide you towards
Go to the computer. Thank you, Jennifer. There's two of them, Mega Man Maker, Mega Man X Maverick Hunter. It's ridiculous. I feel like I want to search someone, but I don't know. This has real ass ads. Yes, there is actual sponsored nonsense in this game. Let's take a shower. Spun the wheel for a new game because I'm getting bored of Breath of the Wild, and I spun Detroit Become Human. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? Let's get the best shower we can. I love that you're getting bored of Breath of the Wild. And you're gonna play Detroit Become Human. I think that's such a wild, and I mean that like respectfully, like that's a funny, good decision. That's a thing you should do. John, why are you just standing in the middle of your room?
Hey, Mom. Did you want to talk to me?
I sure do.
Oh, no. I hate it when you start a conversation this way.
That damn game.
Go ahead. Start the interrogation.
I'm your mother. I can interrogate you whenever I want. I'm going to be the worst mother.
Get on with it either way.
I heard there was a party at the neighbor's household last weekend. Rumor is that alcohol was being served to minors. How did I know about this?
I don't even know what party you're talking about.
I think you're lying. I just can't prove it yet.
Is that all? Jeez. I thought it was something important you were going to add later.
Love to accuse my child of future crime. I bought the game when it came out on PC with Heavy Rain Beyond Two Souls. It's sitting in my Steam library for way too long. Oh, man. What a collection of games. Damn it. Hey, honey, it's 7 a.m. Wake up so we can talk.
Hey, hon.
You went to bed in your doctor outfit? How was your poker game? I didn't go to a poker game.
It's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game.
Doesn't matter how you played. If you play for money and lose.
How many did you lose?
It's my money. It's none of your business.
Glad that you had a nice time.
It's my money. I made it stealing. You didn't do the plot you should have yet. I mean, it's telling me to take a load off, so I guess I just need to go. I need to go sit. Before I do that, though, I need to go sell that guy the wristwatch. Listen, this is an open world game. I do the plot in the order I choose. Oh man, those games are really interesting. I think given some of the given the wild working conditions of there's a plot. Oh, Saint, there's such a plot. I think given the stuff that's come out about like David Cage and the working conditions and everything that happened with Beyond Two Souls.
What treasures do you have for me today?
Like, I won't stream them. I kind of want to play them to see them, but...
So, now that I have something new on my wrist, I would like to get her a nice piece of jewelry as a present. And I know that she is quite fond of...
I understand, I mean, a bad time for Elliot Page. One of those things that I was like, I can't believe that that happened. Tell me about the plot poorly. We moved to town. Our husband is a doctor. We have amnesia. He maybe caused our amnesia. What else? We fucked some people. We're stealing from everybody. I'm stealing things to sell to this pawn shop owner.
Anything else that I...
It's great.
Hello again. What?
I think Super Best Friends is the perfect companion. I think the Super Best Friends playthrough of that game is really good. And they already played it, so what are you gonna do? As for poorly, I understood. I said there was a plot. That's just how much of it there is. You know? Any roguelike to play? Curse of Dead Gods. Oh yeah, Curse of Dead Gods is pretty good. Curse of Dead Gods is pretty good. Oh yeah, look at this. I can just buy drugs. I can just get drugs. Cool. Take a load off, raise your fun need by watching some TV. Okay, gotta go home and watch some TV. $6 on Humble, that's a good price. Ugh. Oh gosh. Hey, listen, don't forget, if you're buying stuff on Humble, use my affiliate link. There we go. Bap. 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 Done. No. Now it's done. Gotta keep my garden nice. Trying to decide if I want to use the guide to get the best ending or go into it, because I've watched people play it before. I think that's the sort of game that's fun to just like decide how you want to be. You know, just be like, oh, this character's gonna be an asshole. And this character, you know, you just click around and see what's up, you know. And going in with your own device is the best way to enjoy those games. Yeah. Kiss. Kiss my husband before he leaves to work. Let's spend all of my ill-gotten gains on the best couch. That's what I think. That's what I think we're gonna do. Upgrade the TV? I can't. I can. Oh wow, the TVs are cheaper than I thought. That wasn't an upgrade before.
And now, the news that matters. Your quiet neighborhood may not be as peaceful as...
This game is so quiet.
Has shown a sharp increase in juvenile perpetrators of violent and drug-related crimes, especially in suburban areas. When asked about this increase in crime, researchers responded, and I quote, "We believe this is the result of the dissolution of the American family. kids don't feel comfortable talking to their parents, so they turn to other more questionable forms of guidance, such as their peers, the internet, or video games. Even worse, this could be happening under your very nose. The group verified their data with the Fairview Police Department, who agreed. Rising criminal activity rates.
He has absolutely no idea what he's in for.
Oh no.
Yeah, sooner or later he'll be friggin' addicted. Just like all the others.
Oh no, John's selling drugs. There's no telling who he's yelling at up there, but tell him to keep it down.
No one was around to see me, so I had more than enough time to line up my shot before I blew him away.
He's so obviously talking about video games.
That moron should have known better than to mess with us. He had it coming. Next time, we're going to kill every last one of them.
He's so obviously talking about video games. Where did he learn this behavior? Pill bottles rattling in my lingerie. That son of yours.
Hey, Mom. Did you want to talk to me?
I have a question.
I hate it when you start. Go ahead. Start the interrogation.
Is it just the same?
Hey, just get on with it either way.
Yeah, it's this. Okay.
Part of your is that all later.
It's the same conversation. Ask Bree. Let's go talk to my best friend Bree. This is how it starts, with video games and rock and roll. Next thing you know, you got amnesia and you're fucking the mailman. Speaking of which, when does the mailman get here? Oh, right on time. Hey, Mr. Postman.
How are you today?
I'm feeling hot.
Oh, are you waiting for a special delivery?
Where is the federal employee?
What do you mean by that? Are you coming on to me? This is like a drink.
Hell yeah. Twofer. Love it. Crushing it. What a way to start the day.
I didn't think it was possible, but you were even better the second time. Well, in that case, maybe I should make you part of my daily schedule.
I like the I like the idea he just goes around fucking all these ladies. It's so funny. That's so funny. Hello, Bree. The only boys in blue I respect.
Hey, what's shaking?
Katie, can I ask you a question about my son?
But why would you ask me about your son? I mean, he's a cute kid, but I don't think he's ready for me just yet.
Ma'am. I think my son's gotten in with a bad crowd. Since you know the neighbors so well, thought you'd be able to help it out. I'm just worried about him. I'm asking in case anyone saw him involved in anything suspicious.
I should be flattered. Usually when someone wants to talk to me about their son, they're not asking for my help, if you know what I mean.
Ma'am! I know that I'm standing here in my laundry after committing a night full of crimes, but Edie, I gotta ask you to chill your shit.
What happened to make you think that something is up?
One thing in particular, but I'd rather not talk about it.
Well, if you want my expert advice, I think you're being an hysterical mother. He's
Damn.
a normal teenage boy. Hormones raging and all.
Bye. Fucking useless. I'm glad I stole everything you own. Wait. Wait. Carl. Seduce.
Hey, aren't you looking lovely today?
You're a lawyer. You're a lawyer, Carl. I need your services.
Okay, what can I do for you?
I need you to advise me on an intimate affair.
If you're talking about pro bono work, the pleasure would be mine. My plate is empty.
Oh, I'm pro bono, let me tell you.
It's obvious why you'd come to me. But are you really okay with this?
More motion, less talk, Carl. That's hilarious.
We move this session into the bedroom.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for the workout. That was great. You are keeping me on my game. I hadn't flexed like that since that cheerleader back in high school.
Hell yeah. Great job.
To be more of these private consultations.
Carl, I'm telling your wife. Where was I going? I gotta talk to Bree. Why do you remember that? You're 36? Because that was his it was the best time of his life. Lady Poppy making different rounds during the day. Yeah, listen, I get around.
Hello, neighbor.
Hello, Bree.
Are you all right?
No, I just don't know what to do.
Tell me what's wrong.
Overheard my son saying some things on the phone that were shocking.
But he seems like such a nice boy. Well, it seems like no matter how far you get away from the big city, you just can't get away from certain elements.
Damn. Where's that bust you had, Bree? Hey, Bree, where's that bust of your homie, your homie Roddy?
A report last night on the news about some teenage gang in Fairview. I was shocked.
Yeah, I think I know the one you're talking about.
What are you going to do?
Well, that's why I'm here. I was wondering if you had any advice.
Take this the wrong way, but since neither of my children would ever be capable of anything even remotely illegal, I really don't have any advice to offer.
Ma'am, your children are absolutely committing crimes.
Perhaps you should ask around. Who knows? Maybe one of the neighbors knows something about whatever.
Spade, hello. Sell her kids drugs. I was gonna say, since my children are incapable of doing something remotely illegal, ma'am, I'm gonna see your child murder someone in 2 hours. A lot of help you are. Game from before when all this got done on the next door app. Yeah, we actually had to talk to your neighbors to figure out they were racists. Green Bean, hello. Spade, how's it going? I didn't know there was a Desperate Housewives game. You know, I was also surprised. And let me tell you, it's been something. It's been something. Future Proof, hello. Gabby, don't sit down. Come back here. Oh, wait. Let me do your, hang on. I gotta do yoga. Let me just use your yoga mat in my flats. She's like, what? I wonder who that is. And I'm just out here fucking. There you go. Drink my coffee. Gonna work on my gunpla. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, that is known enough to have its own category. You know, listen, it's a game that came out. Don't sit down. Open the door. Was this a mattcaulder recommendation? Worse me.
Hey, what's up?
Can I ask you a question about teenagers?
Sure, but I'm not the best person to talk to about things like that.
What does that mean?
Teenage boys aren't really my department, at least in terms of how to raise them.
What does that mean? I follow this game on Twitch just in case anyone ever streams it. You gotta be ready. Oh, I was worried about my son.
But I don't think I've had one real conversation with him. Carlos gets jealous when I talk to anyone with XY chromosomes.
You gotta... Lady Poppy just like breaks for a second, like the game breaks and she's like, listen, Gabby, I'm really worried about you. I think you need to you know, I really think you should talk to somebody, you know, maybe a therapist, maybe a relationship counselor. Like it really sounds like you and Carlos have a toxic relationship. And I'm worried that like, but the two of you just aren't good for each other. You know, you should go talk to somebody. You should make sure that your goals in your relationship align. And, you know, there's no way that you can be happy in this relationship. Anyway, I'm gonna go fuck your husband.
Teenagers, they go a little crazy, but it's probably not.
I love the show more than I was expecting I would. I've never seen the show.
Oh, one thing I can't. Boys his age usually don't talk to their parents about private things.
They confide in a friend or a girlfriend.
He might have a girlfriend already. You should ask around.
The suburbs of toxic relationship. Shook, I say. Yeah, y'all are probably the only people that have seen it. Talk to his friend. Through his current romantic interest, Allison Tinsley. Her home is in the cul-de-sac at the end of Wisteria Lane. Oh, that house I couldn't go to. Hello, I'm your girlfriend's mother. Are y'all doing drugs? Do you have any gift cards?
Hey, what's up?
I have something I need to ask you. It's about John. I overheard him talking on the phone. It sounded like he was playing something violent. And she's gonna be like, do you just mean his video games? He's just really into video games. He just plays a lot of video games. I've seen a couple commercials. That's it. I thought it was a reality TV show. My girlfriend was watching it one day. I woke up from a nap and she's watching the plane crash episode. Did you spell John like Martian Manhunter? Yeah, but it's somebody that's not in stream as much anymore.
Let me guess. He was talking about some guy he knew being addicted and talking about wasting people.
Yeah, he's playing Grand Theft Auto. Like he's just playing Grand Theft Auto.
Waging war or something stupid like that too, right?
How do you know what I'm talking about? It doesn't bother you?
Ugh, it makes me sick. But there are people at our school that do worse things with their spare time. So it's like whatever.
Again, she's just talking about a video game.
I can't talk about this anymore. It's all that Fox guy's fault anyways.
Fox guy.
The really weird one.
Solid Snake? I'll have to go talk to him, I guess. Fox Mulder? Talk to the foxes. Where do they live? Oh, there. Great. The eggs didn't pop up. It's refreshing seeing modelly chested characters. Well, they were based off of real people, so that's the excuse. They had to look like they look in the show, so, you know. Daniel, you selling my child drugs? Where's your brother?
I'm doing well. Frank is actually out of town right now.
Well, that's great.
Perfect timing, too. Frank did something that fried part of the circuitry for the house. Our home security system is completely out of commission.
So I guess anyone could break in and take what they want, huh?
Let's just hope nothing like that occurs.
Oh, it's a safe neighborhood. I'm sure you have nothing to worry about from any sort of insidious break-in. I like Desperate Housewives, folks are surprised. I'm a guy who loves cyberpunk, giant mechs, and science fiction. Desperate Housewives doesn't fit. You know. Wait, these are real people, Matt? You're causing all the dramas? Lady Poppy turns to the camera and Grinch smiles. Let's hope nothing like that occurs. Yes.
I certainly hope so.
Why did Frank leave town?
Sure. He had this old business partner in the city, but I haven't heard much about him lately. Well, Frank's a pretty private guy.
I thought you two were close.
Well, we talk a lot, but usually in short spurts. For instance, sometimes he starts blabbing about utter war or something like that. A lot of times, I just don't understand what...
Desperate Housewives game? T, hello. T, how are you? Oh, you don't say.
He's my brother, and if you had a sibling, you'd understand.
Oh, you're probably right. Maybe we can talk again later.
Goodbye.
Investigate further. Better play it safe and investigate before you make any accusations. Oh yeah, let's snoop around. Let's snoop around my son's room. T, how are you doing today? T, how the heck are you? Fast travel. Thank you. Oh, he's in the kitchen. Great. Matt, you're doing a public service this this forgotten, unremarked game. Listen, quickly, while he's in the kitchen. Use his computer. Check his browser history. Back this game came out in 2006. It was a game based on a TV show. It looks pretty good. This is true. Oh wait, he was talking about utter war. Ah, we did it. Futuristic real-time combat game that places you in the shoes of a soldier that has to defend the planet from the forces of Ron invaders. This game is friggin' addictive. Dude, we like SoNoGames.com. 10.2 out of 10 spiteful game critic. Listen, we all know who that is. Doing well, starting my day up, relaxing. How's stream? Stream's going well. Stream is going well. We are playing this. We're playing this. If you told me this is Sims, I'd believe you. I want to play it now. This is a better game than it needs to be. This very much looks like that damn Stremma kid. I just moved to a town where I don't know anybody, so I play games to kill time. It's cool there's lots of other people to play with online. By the way, if anyone's thinking moving, don't come to Fairview. It's weak. Fairview, that's where we are right now. We should team up. Come on, dude. You sound like my mom. Oh, he's talking about your mom. No, he's not. Shut up. Get your mom to play. This kid's username is Hold the Mayo, and that's hilarious. 40-something housewives don't play video games. It's very silly. This game sucks. Back to Kyle MacLachlan as Bree's husband in the show is also the hits at Cataract. You listen, Kyle MacLachlan rules. Kyle MacLachlan rules. Don't be an anti-gamer mom. New goal, confronting your son. I love that I can like pay attention to what's happening and go, oh, hey, he's talking about this video game. Slap him.
Hey.
John, have you heard about this game called Utter Warfare?
Why?
I've heard people say it's super addictive.
Sweet game. But why do you?
I heard some kids play it 6 hours a day. Yeah, imagine playing video games for like 6 hours. Like, God, couldn't be me. That's oof. Tell me you were just playing Utter Warfare the night I heard you and your friends talking about guns and improvised explosive devices.
Not that it's your business, but that sounds like something I was chatting about with my online buddy.
It is kind of my business, but where did our clothes go? The game was like, hey, you should change your clothes to increase. They were like, you should change your clothes to increase your social thing. And we had lingerie, and that's.
Is that what had you
that's been that.
freaked out?
Well, yeah, but you can see why. Because you were just talking about guns and exploding things, and obviously that means that's a thing that you're doing in real life.
Are you serious?
All I know is I walked upstairs, I heard all this crazy violent talk, things I never thought I'd hear coming out of your mouth. Killing an addiction? And when I found out you were friendly with Frank Fox, who kind of creeps me out, that's valid.
So wait, how do you know what I've been doing?
Tornado sirens are going off for testing. When they'll go off right at noon and no one will believe it. You got to be careful with testing. I did a little research.
But what's that supposed to mean?
It means that I'm worried about you don't do whatever it takes to keep you safe.
Serious?
Well, at the time I thought it was. I'm glad the whole situation's resolved. I should have just asked you about it, and that probably would have resolved it. Maybe we both learned a lesson here. That's Boomer for I don't want to admit I was wrong. That's Boomer for I don't want to admit I was wrong. Well, maybe we both learned something here. Sit down and have some chopped up bananas and apples.
I guess I could do that.
I do need to make food.
Especially when it comes to friends and family, truth can often be a dangerous thing. It sometimes seems concealing the truth from those closest to us is often the best course of action. On the other hand, when we discover what lies beneath, we may find the harsh reality forces us to grow.
I love the way the voice lines clip. It's so funny.
Temporarily pushes us further apart. Sometimes we find out the hard way that knowledge can be a dangerous thing. And as Eve discovered in that infamous garden, too much of it can get you in a hole.
Too much of it can get you in a hole. End of sentence. If I said it once, I said it a million times.
We often fool ourselves into believing that true perfection is an attainable goal. When others enter the equation, this can seem impossible. While focusing on the trivial aspects of life, we often fail to notice what is right under our noses. We may also learn that no matter how unpleasant things appear to be, there is always room for them to get more unpleasant.
I'm sorry. Who was that? Ask Susan about Allison. An F-. It appears your son's academic decline has coincided with increased time spent with his new girlfriend, Allison. So wait. Here's what happened. He played too many video games, and we said, hey, maybe you should get outside more and do things other than play video games. And then so what he did was started spending more time with his girlfriend. And now we're also mad. Yeah. Tracks, honestly. Matt, what the fuck is this? Listen, I didn't make this game. Hey, who are you? Who are you walking around my house? Who are you? Who are you? Mrs. Davenport. Mrs. Davenport? Mrs. Davenport.
Hello, neighbor.
Oh, here comes the flower queen. Listen, that was my nickname in high school.
I see you have already heard tales of my unrivaled gardening skills.
Men always keep headshots of their conquests. Yep, that's how it works. Playing Globe right now. I know which country is the right answer. I can't remember the name. I'm too stubborn to go on Google Maps. Never tales so much as horror stories, but yes, I've heard of you.
I see. Yesterday, I got a rare treat in from my connection in the Philippines.
Did you get drugs? Is it drugs?
By far the nicest, most impressive flower in the county.
I don't understand wasting money to crawl around in the dirt. You still run around in your underwear? Yeah, why would I change?
My dear, money holds none of the beauty of blossoms. Well, I must get back to my experiments. Cross-pollination calls. Toodaloo.
I mean, that's what I do too. Hope your seedlings don't shrivel up like your face. Were you giving someone shit for wearing a low-cut shirt earlier? Probably. New goal, crushed flat. Wait a minute. Here you are with your punch. Hang on. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, these are dead. That's fine. I'll replace them with new, better, more expensive flowers. Boom. The internet browser on your home computer can be a powerful tool to help you learn more about gardening. Okay. Oh, hang on. Gotta have,
Hello. How are you today?
gotta have my daily session with the mailman. Hang on.
How are you?
Come on. There we go. Gotta fuck the mailman every day. It's an important way to start the episode.
I didn't think it was possible.
There you go.
Well, in that case, maybe.
The things you do for your government. You know, listen, I'm just a good American citizen. I'm just a good American citizen taking care of our boys in blue. And now I'm gonna go Google gardening. Are you voting the mailman? Yes, again. Gardening. Search. Hey. Gardening tips. Listen, Matt's planted the seed. Oh, that was it though. Great. Investigate gardening. Quest complete. Oh, sure. Let's wash our hands. You know? We just had a doink. You should probably wash your hands. And now let's make some food. Banana meatloaf? No, 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 no. Add butter to the bowl. Add ground beef to the bowl. Add breadcrumbs to the bowl. Mix the bowl. Add banana to the bowl. Salt, pepper, paprika. Preheat the oven. It's done. Put the meatloaf in the oven. Girl, what? Remove the meatloaf from the oven. Nailed it. Serve. Lady Poppy out here serving. All right, listen. Let's also doink our husband. I guess.
You've got that look on your face. Tell me, what's on your mind?
Are you still attracted to me?
Of course I am.
What are you most attracted to about me?
I like the whole package.
All right, prove it.
It sounds like you need some convincing. Now, what can I'd like to, but I'm so tired from working all day.
Maybe something soft and lacy would perk you up, literally.
My spirits. Why don't you slip into it now?
If it takes me... If it takes me getting into a slutty outfit to raise your spirits, you can just forget it is fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Of course I have this web sleep with my assistant. Looks exactly like you. Oh, minus. Ah, sucks. And he's like, he's just like, well, I'm leaving. Listen, Gary, I gotta raise my, hell yeah. Go hire a gardener. Oh, that makes sense. Oh my god, I didn't even consider that if you hire a gardener, you can doink the gardener. Oh my god, Jesse, I didn't even consider that as a possibility. Done. Served. Those things are gonna be so stained. Now you're thinking with portals. Listen, am I gonna do a bunch of cooking for no reason in this game? Yes, absolutely. What do you do? Listen. Add eggs to the bowl. Beat thoroughly. Milk, vanilla, cinnamon, salt. Mix. Bread. Skillet. Flip. Cooking and doing my gardener. You know, the Desperate Housewives experience. Flap. Nailed it. Serve. I made you a meatloaf and also a veggie platter and also some French toast. Cooking game is simple but cute. I would play the whole Jesse, if this had achievements, I would do all of them. Like, I'm kind of glad this isn't on Steam because I would be fucked. All right, chop this onion, bap, bap, bap. Chop the bap, 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 bap. Stir this a little bit, keep it down. I've got another hobby doing my mailman. Bap, 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 bap. All right, you. Add the cheese. Fold in the cheese. What'd you have to say about that fruit salad, Duncan, you shithead? Boom. Serve it. And the mailman and the weird pawn store guy and the neighbor's husband and the other neighbor's husband. How many husbands are there? I'll do all of them. Look at that. Cooking status. Crushing. Cooking status. Crushing it. There's 5 levels. She's gone full step for it, short circulating. There's 5 levels to this shit. And special ones. Oh, you know what? Listen, I know who I am. I know who I am. Eggs. What was the thing Jesse said earlier? Jesse said something funny earlier. Every time I hear fruit salad, I think of the little kid song I heard. How forgiving is that chopping? It looks like not at all or very. Not as much as you want it to be, but once you kind of get the rhythm down, you'll be all right. Me, funny, hard talent. I feel like Matt's coming around to my mindset. Listen, I told Aaron about this, right? I told Aaron about this where I was like, I don't know about this game. I'm not 100%. I don't know how it's gonna go. And you were like, would I lie? And I was like, Jesse, I don't know. We're not. Add butter to the pan. Flip is needed. Flip it. Flip it. Add shrimp to the pan. Cook on low heat, stir gently. Lady Poppy, if I wear something lazy for you, if you want to fuck me, you can forget about it, mister. Also, hey honey, what's your favorite recipe? Because I'm cooking all of them. This game knew what it was doing and it did it. Breaking local work shenanigans. Hey, remember the guy who dressed up as Cal Cestus for Halloween? Yes. Oh, what did he dress up for May the 4th? He absolutely did. I didn't want to do this. I would give this game a 5.5 if I was rating it, at least so far. It's definitely not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yes, I would say this game is not good, but it is better than I would have expected. Look at that. Shrimp Scampi. What if he's in his black Anakin robe with a red lightsaber walking around saying Revenge of the Fifth? And I go, absolutely. Oh my God, this guy's the coolest. This guy's the coolest. It works within the framework of messy suburbia in a way that complements the sim styles really well. Yeah, agreed. It knows what it wants to do and it does it, and that's Great. All right, flip that shit. Put the broth in the bowl. Because that's how people play Sims. Big agree. Give me a 99-cent to $2 game that's just the cooking mini game. Yeah, I'd be down for that. I want to play Cooking Mama eventually. Just get in it. That reminds me, I really need to play Venba. Not saying too much. The guy's a big time doctor here. I love it. I'm a fan of his vibe. I really need to play Venba. Game came out 2 years after the Herbs. This is a self-awareness of Simsness. There you go. Boom. Serve it. I'm crushing it. I'm doing all of them. 100 baby challenge Black Widow. I wonder, hang on. Let's go outside. Let's go outside. Oh, I have to clean the sink. Why would cleaning the sink raise my happiness? That doesn't make sense. There's they said in the manual that there's a chance that you can get actual coupons. How much food did you serve today? All of it. Fucking serving. What's up? I got a gold catering voucher. That's so funny. Gary, it's so fucking weird. She seduced me, then said no, then cooked every piece of food in our fridge. She cooked 18 dinners. Lady Poppy, do you want to freeze some of this? Standing over her husband with fire in her eyes? No. With a knife in her lingerie? No. Oh my God. All right, let's make a ham quiche. Preheat oven to 350. You got to do that first. So that's done. Get that. Beat eggs thoroughly. Nailed it. All right, chop up the ham. Blap, 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 blap. Chop up the mozzarella. Blap, 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 blap. That's actually not how you should do that, but you know. Blap, 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 blap. Green pepper. Blap, blap, blap. Onion. Blap, 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 blap. Add mayonnaise. Add eggs. Add cornstarch. Add milk. Mix that shit. Bake it. Put the mozzarella. Put the cheddar. Fold in the cheese. Fuck yeah. Give me that pie crust. Green pepper. Onion. Ham. Mix it 16 times. Put the pie shell in the bowl. Put the ingredients in the bowl. Put that Dutch baby in the oven. Bake it. Done. Mayo and eggs. They might do the eggs for the mayo for a little moisture. Matt, why are you even cooking? Because it's a good mini game. You could be drinking so much Slim Fast. We actively, we actively made fun of someone for Slim Fast. Oh yeah, get a snack. Let me have some Slim Fast right now. What other brand? There's another case of Slim Fast. Okay, there was also a Bertolli meal in there, and we very specifically mentioned there's such a weird product placement in this game. Oh, listen, I gotta at least finish this cut. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Let's finish this and then we'll get on it. All right, preheat this oven. Listen, this is a good game. I like this part of the game. Flour. Add pecans. Chop the strawberries. Chop them now. Go buy a Chrysler from Sears. All right, bake that shit. Bake that shit. You, and you. Bake the bowl. Put that whipped topping in there. Slam a jamma. There we go. Now we can make chef. Spaghetti and meatballs. Absolutely a restaurant quality dish. I also predicted you would eat this up, pun intended. All right, listen.
Hey, hon. You've got that look on your face. Of course I am.
Gary, you just ate 17 dinners. Let's
Convincing. I'd like to, but
let's work it off. I thought they'd be more into the fashion of it all. I was very wrong. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised that the clothes are as not the clothes are basic, that there's no like
are still the woman of my dreams. That was fantastic.
It's getting really old the way you never seem to care about my pleasure.
I'm sorry, hon. I've been really stressed lately. I'll make it up to you next time.
I don't think the next time will be any better.
Sorry, really I am. I'll leave you alone now. No more of me for a while.
Good. I think Gary and DJ Khaled have something in common. The reactions from any of the NPCs are kind of limited. It's clear they didn't keep like Ava Longoria in the booth long. What do I actually have to do? I have to steal jewelry. Ask Susan about Allison. Why would I ask Susan? Oh my God, that's so much louder than it needed to be. I'm sorry. Oh God. That was just for me. I'm sorry to myself. I was gonna walk on the way home. The lady has no clothes on. She has clothes on. It's just less. All right. No song today. Freedom Force. Listen. That's great. I'm into that. Let's go to Mrs. Davenport's house and stomp out her cool flower from the Philippines. Fuck you. Oh, wait a minute. You're not home. Mrs. Davenport? Mrs. Davenport? Mrs. Davenport, you're not home. We're going upstairs, Mrs. Davenport. Okay. Servers too, because we all need a bit of Shining Force in our lives. That reminds me, I need to put in the Discord. I got 2 shiny Varooms. What do you got? What's going on in this room? Mrs. Davenport, are you making drugs? And I want you to know I accidentally saw some stuff about this game I didn't plan to, but holy shit. It's kind of great though. I love the idea of breaking into someone's house and being judgy on how they live their lives. Why do you have a vase in your bathroom? Like, what do you... Fix the vase. Thank you. I think I know what ending you're working towards. There are different endings. Free top. Oh, I forgot I was gonna go spend my illicitly gained gift cards. I'm so glad there's different endings. Brian just floored me. I'm so glad there's different endings. All right, I'm gonna steal this lady's purse and then I'm gonna book it out of here. I really hope the ending that I get is just like arrested. I hope I just get like arrested. If you somehow end up not getting that ending, Brian has to stream it to get it. Oh my God, that'd be amazing. All right, ask Susan about Allison. Okay, hang on. This is funnier. Let me just take this opportunity while they're not in their home. Just ignore me. Just don't mind me, ladies. I did find a guide for this. They named the main character Skank. Jeez. That's okay. That's a little rough. I want to chat if someone looks at my phone. Screw him. How's everyone doing? Helix, let me tell you. The worst thing we've seen so far is this lady is wearing some lacy lingerie. That's literally the worst thing that's happened. What did I say? What did I say I was gonna do? Hang on. What did I say I was gonna do? I said I was gonna steal all their friendship bells. Oh! I think the game crashed. The game crashed. I was too good. Is dead at the shop. Oh, it's a bank holiday. Very cute. The game has been presumably Desperate Housewives lore. The bells baked in for those hardcore Desperate Housewives heads. The game is judging your metagaming of suburban drama. Yeah, I think you're right.
It is natural for one to develop a facade.
And a pretty bad stomach cramp. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. That sucks. That's never a good time. This game is ridiculous. Susan. Okay. I don't know them. I don't know any of them. Desperate Housewives received mixed reviews according to the aggregation website Metacritic. Some reviewers praised it as well-written and faithful adaptation of the show. The game also attracted criticism for its derivative, simplistic gameplay, and prominent product placement. Editors of PC Gamer awarded it their 2006 Best Adventure Game. During the 10th Annual Interactive Achievements Awards, the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences nominated Desperate Housewives for Outstanding Achievement in Character Performance Female, Fred Strong as Mary Alice Young. But today has not dented the high of this weekend. What's going on this week? What happened this weekend? I am excited. I think the game so far feels like it has been a pretty solid representation of the show, because my favorite part of the show is when they broke into each other's homes and stole. That is my favorite part. Miscellaneous jewelry. So they don't have a Gucci necklace, which is the big thing that I'm on the hunt for. I wonder if a specific person has the Gucci necklace. Yeah, seeing the Tories lose half their seats. Tory mayor in my area loses a seat has literally given me life. Happy chemicals, soul nourished, skin clear. Hell yeah. You love to see it. People got MP3 players for days. All right, whatever. I stole their bell. That's what I'm excited about. That's what I'm worried about. I'll just steal this MP3 player on my way out for funsies. Hey, Susan.
Hey, how are things going?
Things could be better. My son's having trouble at school. I'm not really comfortable with his new girlfriend, considering what I found of hers in his room.
Hey.
She's like,
as bad as you think it is.
Gonna leave.
Well, I don't know what you found, but teenagers are teenagers.
Down in London, City Con won a third term. He's a good mayor. Him being Muslim and progressive pisses off so many right-wing trolls globally. I love it. Pink panties, a thong, no less. Ooh.
I guess he isn't wasting any time. Well, if there's anything I can do to help. Actually, do you have any idea what the girl's name is?
I seem to remember the name Allison.
I think there's a girl named Allison in Julie's class. You know, there's always a chance that this girl isn't the reason why he's doing poorly. Has anything else changed recently?
He was doing great when he was doing all those play rehearsals last month. I think he got a kick out of the whole theater scene.
And I always go to see the school plays. I don't remember seeing him in anything.
I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, he stopped staying at school late, and soon after, his grades started to dip.
Maybe you should talk to my daughter.
Maybe you should talk to your child.
You know, if you're really concerned about his grades, you could just call his teacher directly.
Oh, yeah. Just call his teacher. That's fine.
Just go by and see his teacher. Wait, you know what? Well, Bree is good friends with the superintendent of the school district, so even if she doesn't have the number...
Of course she is.
I'm sure she could get it for you.
That's a great idea. Thanks for your help, Susan. Oh, wait, no. I don't like relying on others, but I suppose I have no choice.
Hey.
Still have to be a little bitchy when I can. Teacher's number. Ask Julie about Allison. A lot of games have franchising slapped on them. The fact that this has toe-to-tip a design Desperate Housewives experience. It is wild to me how much of a Desperate Housewives experience this feels like. It feels like, oh yeah, wow, like.
Hey there, still standing around? How did things go with Bree and Julie?
Oh yeah, no, I need to talk to Julie. She's in the house. Oh, oh yeah, cool. Yeah, just let me in. Thanks. Easy. Thanks.
Oh, hello.
Julie, can we talk for a bit?
Go ahead.
I haven't seen much of the show. This really is that thing. Do you have my son John in any of your classes?
We have English together, and he has the same biology teacher as me, but we're not in the same class. My locker is right next to Mr. Schmitter's room.
Mr. Schmitter? I can't. I feel bad for that guy. That kid got teased in school an unhealthy degree. Can you tell me about your school?
Okay, the same as usual, I guess.
Are you friends with a girl named Allison? Really. Do you know Allison?
I like her, and we talk in the halls from time to time, but she's kind of in the
Do you know Allison?
So we don't hang out together or anything.
I would like you to know I just realized now why it's Gary and John.
Actually, we hang out in different groups. She's really cliquey, and I'm not.
What do you think of her?
Well, she seems really nice. I mean, she's probably the only cheerleader who's actually worth talking to, and is willing to talk to me. She's also in choir with me, too. We just don't...
Never thought about it until just this minute. Wasn't that something?
So, your son hasn't brought her home or anything? I thought they were serious.
I haven't had a chance to meet her, but if being serious with her is getting in the way of John's schoolwork, I'll have to do something about that. Okay. Yeah, it was originally John and Mark Calder, and then husband.
Thank you.
Call husband.
Message, and I will return your call at the early.
Damn. This game got made because it's self-referential about the what 40-year-old housewife is playing video games anyway. I like the idea they made that joke and some lady was sitting there playing a video game and she's like, wait a minute. I'm playing a video game. Hey, can I seduce your husband in front of you? Bree? Oh, I think I broke their cycle. Or if they hate you so much, they just don't answer the door. Bree. Bree, hello. Bree, I see you sitting on the couch.
Well, hello there.
Bree, can I come in?
Well, actually, I'm in the middle of making dinner. What did you need?
Oh, Susan mentioned you may have the telephone number for the school at Andrew's school. The student teacher at Andrew's school.
I was just updating my phone list this morning. Miss Savage's home number.
I want to talk about the war on drugs, Bree. Bree, I want to talk about trickle-down economics.
What else did you need to know? I have to get back to my tarts.
Can you tell me about a girl named Allison?
I don't know her, but perhaps my son...
Okay, thanks, Bree. Danielle, do you know?
Hey, do you by chance have a gun I could borrow?
Doesn't your mother have an arsenal at home?
My mom has her guns locked in a cabinet. Otherwise, I'd use hers to shoot Andrew.
I'm going to call the police.
I'm just kidding. Although I wouldn't mind shooting Andrew for real sometimes. He drives me crazy.
You shouldn't talk like that. You know how rumors spread on Wisteria Lane.
Probably right.
She just wants to... Don't narc on the child. Brie, I thought you had to get back to your tarts. And Andrew. It's fine and normal to practice shooting before she joins the army. Yeah, she needs a gun so she can post pro-Israeli TikToks. I said what I said. Andrew, where are you at? All right, gotta go. The friendship and respect are two different bars. All right. I guess Tabitha? Can I speak to Ms. Savage, please?
This is Tabitha. Who is this?
Oh. This is Lady Poppy, John's mother.
Oh, hello. How can I help you?
I'd like to ask you about Allison.
I'm sorry. It's school policy not to discuss a student's personal matters to anyone who's not their parent or legal guardian.
That seems reasonable. Can't we speak frankly, Tabitha?
I wouldn't want to get in trouble. I need these student teacher credits to graduate.
Can you tell me how Allison's grades have been fair? Why are we asking about Allison? Why are we asking about our child?
I'm sorry. I can't divulge that information either. I'm sure you...
I want to ask you about John, you know, my son.
I can arrange a parent-teacher conference.
I'd rather speak to you directly.
Yeah, he sure is in a rut.
I don't know what to do. He's never had this problem before.
I really don't like to get involved in student affairs, but ever since he started dating that slut, Allison, he won't talk to me anymore.
I can't discuss her grades. I wouldn't want to get in trouble talking about that slut Allison. Like, my mind, what do you have against Allison?
That phony cheerleader started snatching him away after school, and he stopped attending our special tutoring sessions.
Her... Tabitha, I know what special tutoring sessions means. I didn't know he was getting tutored. I thought he had rehearsal for play. Where does she even keep her cell phone?
Oh, well, I was just helping him deal with things that he was finding hard to grasp during normal school hours.
Like long division. What are you saying, Tabitha?
I'm just saying, a boy his age, in his prime, should really be grateful of the skills and techniques that an older, more educated woman can provide.
Allison is a child, and the lady on the phone is she's a teacher's aide, which means she's also a student. We really need one of these for Riverdale. God, wow, you're absolutely right. Are you insinuating during these tutoring sessions?
All I'm saying is that if he puts his attention where it belongs, his grades will likely improve.
Hey, you!
Listen, if you don't tell your son to break up with Allison and resume our tutoring sessions, I can make sure he won't graduate.
John would never. That woman doesn't have a big enough beard.
You go to college, don't you?
I have every intention of telling the school principal. I'll bring this up to the school board.
Hey, lady, you can do whatever you want, but may I remind you that my father is the superintendent of the school district. I'm as good as bulletproof.
A teacher's aide is an adult. Wait, she is an adult? Oh, this is worse. This is worse. Your father, what's he gonna do to me? I'll just go, I'll just fuck your father.
Information most tenured teachers can't even get their hands on. All I have to do is hop on my father's computer for 5 minutes, and your son's academic record is toast.
You wouldn't dare.
Simple proposition, really. I want you to tell your son that he needs to immediately resume our tutoring sessions and break up with Allison.
This is wild.
Failure to do so will result in his academic ruin, and you can kiss his future goodbye.
Out blackmail her. Yes. Yes. Bree, I need you. Bree, I need your very specific talents. I need to assemble the bitches of Wisteria Lane.
Oh, hello. Nice to see you.
Bree, I'm wondering if you can tell me anything about the student teacher, Ms. Savage.
Oh my. Is Tabitha teaching? I guess her father must have pulled a few strings.
Pulled a few strings? This sounds like the start of a juicy story. Don't let me stop you.
About 5 or 6 years ago, it was an awful tragedy. Tabitha—
I need you to assemble the bitches. Matt, I thought you were the one who fought all of them.
She seemed really sweet.
Yes, I'm like Dr. Doom, and sometimes you gotta call the warriors together. I hadn't heard about any family tragedy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just got thinking about what a little doll Danielle was in her tutu and ballerina slippers. Anyway, Tabitha's little brother. His name was Corey. He was only— Well, one night, Rex got a call to come to the house. Apparently something had happened to Corey. By the time Rex got there, Mr. Savage had gotten— They found him dead in his crib. It must have been awful for them. Rex was really affected by the event as well. Well, that's just it. Rex was always strangely quiet about what really happened that night. I just assumed it was SIDS or something. It was no more than 2 days later that Tabitha was sent off to a dance camp in Europe or something. We never did find out exactly what happened or where she went. But when she came back, she was a different person. Cold. Barely—
What's happening?
I mean, Tabitha was smoking and dressing like a punk rocker. She was— I always wondered if maybe Tabitha was somehow responsible for Corey's death. Tragic and devastating. Tabitha really became one of those kids on the fringe after that. That's why I'm surprised she even went to college, let alone finished it. I certainly—
She doesn't make a good teacher.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is she teaching one of your son's classes?
Yeah, it's fine. Thanks, Bree. All right. Man, my adultery list is shorter than I would have thought. Andrew, do you want to— whatever. Close that one. Folks were barely saying anything about older men with underage girls in media 2006. The older woman with a teenage boy was treated very differently in media. It's a big old yikes. Yes. Family should I— can I— yeah, I'm gonna save just in case I fuck this up. This is a wild storyline.
Oh, hello, it's you again.
It's me. We need to talk.
Crap, and tell me if I'll see your son at tomorrow's tutoring session. I'm eager to show him some news.
It's strange. I saw Bree Vanderkamp earlier and we had a little chat. She told me about what happened to your little brother. We're gonna skip over a little bit about this.
So what? That was a long time ago. Did he break up with Allison yet or not?
Maybe you'll tell me the truth before the school board finds out.
He had that— what's it called? Crib death, right? He just stopped crying all of a sudden.
Well, that's funny because her
I didn't mean to—
her husband seemed to think otherwise.
I was only 14. My father told me it would be okay. I didn't mean to hurt him, but he wouldn't stop.
Stay away from my son.
You win. I'll back off.
Goal completed. I'll blackmail her. Great. This storyline is banana cakes. Ask Julie in case she has some inside information. Oh yeah, hang on. Hey Julie. Hey Julie. We did at least have cool slide phones. It's bananas meatloaf. The storyline in this game is bananas meatloaf. I love that you never talked to John about this either. Oh no, that's every time. Oh, are y'all fighting? Sorry, did I pick a bad time? Are y'all fighting? Y'all have an after dinner fight?
Hello. This is embarrassing, but I need your help with something.
I can help you as long as it's not too hard.
Oh my God. You don't know how much this means to me. I don't want to sound desperate, but lately, Julie's been spending a lot of time with Carl.
Okay.
He's buying her a lot of expensive gifts and trying to win her affection.
Who's Carl? Is it your husband? Is that her dad? Are y'all divorced?
I think it's working.
Matt's found their bitch groove. Proud of you, buddy.
Well,
listen, a lifetime has prepared me for this moment.
A song. I want to get the CD for her as a surprise.
Yeah, I still don't know why you need my help.
Well, I'm stuck in the Middle Ages when it comes to the internet. Julie usually does all that stuff, but obviously she can't help me with this one. All I know is a line of the song.
Yeah, what's the lyric?
Is full of rational insanity or something like that.
Is that Jamiroquai? Am I about to buy a Jamiroquai CD?
Oh, hello.
Julie, mind if we talk for a bit?
Go ahead.
How well do you know my son?
We have English together. My locker is right next to Mr. Schmitter's room.
I thought we did this already.
The same as usual, I guess.
Do you ever hang out with the kids at play
A
rehearsal?
little bit last year. But this year I think the play got canceled or something.
Oh, why would they have canceled it?
I'm not really sure what happened. Something about a budget cut. I was kind of bummed. I really wanted to do a play this year. It would have looked good on my transcript.
So the school isn't doing any plays?
You know who would know about this stuff? For Andrew Vandekamp. He's totally into theater.
Okay, I'll go find Andrew. Thank you. Ask Andrew about the plays. Listen, I'm absolutely running down the little subquest. Also, see if you can find a place to buy this. I'm sorry. I have to find out if I'm about to buy a Jamiroquai CD. If that's what's about to happen in this game, I'm gonna lose it. It's almost 1 o'clock. I can't believe how quickly stream has gone today. Today has been bananas. I spelled it wrong. Breaking feel good and hungry news. Oh. Thanks for visiting our slice of cyber pie. Info about Denmark. It can be purchased from the link below. I can't click the link. We've been having too much fun being desperate. Listen. No, stay awake. Oh, a hidden track, rational insane. Okay. Fine, we'll go to bed. Oh no, that's right. I didn't want to go to bed. I wanted to steal from the foxes. I've been having a good time. John, can we talk about this?
For dinner.
I want to have a heart to heart.
Mom, whatever. What's up?
Oh, I wanted to talk to whatever. It's not like there's like Quest XP, whatever. Fucking. I had a long conversation with Miss Savage on the phone. She told me everything.
What did she say?
Everything, John.
Oh, that. Yeah. She hates Allison too?
Appears both you and Allison have had some unfairly graded papers.
I knew I didn't deserve those poor grades, but I was stuck in a weird place, and I didn't really think I could argue them with the teacher.
I've negotiated an understanding. You keep dating Allison, Miss Savage will leave you both alone because I fucking blackmailed her. You're the greatest. I love you very much and would do anything for you, John.
Okay, Mom. I'll try to be more honest in the...
Life is filled
Rumors are stating the next Fallout 76 expansion is called Skyline Valley. Are we going to get a Cincinnati? Oh, no.
of regret. Regret can remind
Skyline Rad Roach Chili.
in order to avoid making the same bad choices in the future. But sometimes we are forced to live with our mistakes and face the compromises we made, the ones that seemed reasonable at the time, the ones that sometimes rear their ugly heads in ways we could not imagine and cause us to regret once more.
Whose tiny thong is this? Not mine.
My good friend Bree Vandekamp's dinner parties were always the talk of Wisteria Lane.
Your son's going to get stabbed.
The perfection of everything in her home.
Oh, is this the episode where we fuck with Bree?
From being the perfect host to making the perfect hors d'oeuvres. Although she was comfortable in the knowledge that she threw the best dinner parties on Wisteria Lane, Bree didn't consider herself a competitive person.
Uh-oh.
However, sometimes all it takes is one little thing for someone's true nature to be brought.
Welcome. I am so glad you could come.
Oh, the poker game. I'm back in shower and I'm ready to pay full attention to the drama.
It's harder.
Anna, you missed so much drama.
Everything.
Everyone I know from Ohio is a place they say is way better than. I can't imagine eating at Skyline.
Oh, I know how you feel. Between work, lunch dates, dinner dates, late night rendezvous, and the occasional breakfast in bed special, I hardly have time to myself.
You missed the dead baby drama. I'm sort of jealous you're playing this without me. You missed Lady Poppy telling her son that she stopped the big bad tutor from harassing him, and we had a cutscene of the tutor angrily throwing a picture to the ground.
Edie.
What? On that note, have you played Texas Hold'em before?
Yes. What's the ante?
Generally, we just play a friendly $20 game.
Yeah, let's spice it up. Yeah. We're just gonna... Yeah, all right. Yeah, sure. Yeah. What do we... Yeah. I mean, I'll check. This is nothing. I'm gonna fold. That's literally nothing. You can also play video poker at any time. This is so funny. Okay. Yeah, that would have turned into nothing. So
First round there.
when I say harassing, I mean private tutoring. And when I say private tutoring, I mean fucking.
Seeing as how I won't be able to come to poker night for a while, what do you ladies think about perhaps...
Balatro. It just cuts to Balatro in the middle of this game. Oh no, Bree's gonna be mad.
That's no reason to leave an open seat. Besides, it'll be fun to have a male opinion around here. Even if it's more likely an opinion criticizing our makeup choices than anything else.
Yeah, I thought this was girls' night. Yeah, I thought this was girls' night. Fuck you. Fuck you, let's go. Well, I thought it'd be fun to have a man around here. Would it? Listen, we'll check. We'll see the flop. We'll see the flop. Yeah, okay. Listen, I got a lot of money. No. No. Just pulling extra jokers out of your top when people are distracted. I do have little cheat powers.
Personally, I love that we're inviting Daniel. He's got to be more fun than you all.
I know, he's different than most of the men around here. But it's not the poor guy's fault he's got more style than anyone in this room. Oh, no offense, Gabby. And Bree. Okay, no offense. It's not like he's intentionally trying to show off by doing things better than you.
Way to insult the entire table, Susan.
You know what I mean.
Of course we do, Susan. You're not worried because you have nothing to lose. You've already driven every straight man in your life away.
Damn. And you've probably driven some straight men to the dark side? Alex, thank you for the free sub. The slander. How about it? Yeah, we're just this is like Yakuza, where we just 8-6. Let's see the flop. Pair eights. Two pair? That ain't bad. Yeah, whatever. Did we slap anyone? Yes.
Another hand.
I slapped my husband's assistant twice.
It's not that I don't like Daniel. I'm just not used to feeling like I'm competing with a man in that department.
Our husband's assistant who looks just like us, like weirdly. Like, I don't know if the game does that intentionally or if I just somehow fucking picked exactly what she looks like.
I know what you mean, Bree, but trust me. If a gay guy is really competing with you for a man's attention, there's probably something you don't know about that man. I mean, haven't you heard of gaydar? When I saw him last week, his clothes were just so perfect. Even the straight men were looking at him instead of me.
And you just managed to pick it. I don't think she looked like me with black. That's so funny.
That's never a problem for me.
How can you guys be so sure he's gay anyhow? It's not like he's done anything that you could definitively reason one way or the other.
And biphobia is back. Truly 2000. Yeah, truly we're in the 2000s. Are we playing strip poker? No. That's no. All right, ace high. No, we'll fold that out. No, match just said nudist and refused to put on clothes. No, no. You gotta know. No, fold that. Come on, give me. No, fold that. Yeah, no, wouldn't have had that. Are we just playing this till I quit?
It's about.
We're just playing this till I quit.
Good night, all.
Well, your husband's business is booming, which has led to an extra $3,000 for your family budget. Spend it wisely. I'm gonna spend it on the TV. What are the buttons on the left side? Can you cheat? Yes, you can cheat. There are fun little little cheaty guys. Oh, you can customize your home. Oh, well, that's fun. That's fun. Well, that's it for a day. That's it for the first day of Desperate Housewives. You're welcome, and based on what Brian has told me in confidence, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh. That was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what to do. It's a whole game. You're like, I can't believe they made this game. Like, it's kind of amazing. It's kind of amazing. I'm a fan now. I'm gonna be looking it up later. You need to go to My Abandonware to find it, because you cannot buy this game anywhere. You cannot buy this anywhere. Thank you for the stream. Gotta get desperate this week. Get it out of your system. Yeah, you gotta just get it. God, what a weird game. It has surprisingly consistent quality. I think like Ionic said 5.5. I think that is it. I think consistent is a great way to describe it. It has been exactly what it has been. It has been exactly what it has been, and that has it's surprising. It's surprising that it's been like pretty good. Well, pretty good. It has been what I expected. And there's something to be said for that. There's something to be said for that. But goodness gracious. I that last episode, that last episode was a lot. Surprisingly a lot. Matt's fishing for views. I wish it was that easy. Confused when my power went out. I realized I pulled the plug out with my foot. Oh, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. I'm always kicking stuff and I'm always like, oh no, what did I kick? What's happening? Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen in this game. We're gonna see it through because this has been ridiculous. This has been ridiculous. We're gonna raid Dino. It's Dino's 5-year stream anniversary. Dino is a rad ass retro streamer. So everybody will have a good time hanging out in Dino's. Matt can't wear a bikini. They have to have their character in a bikini. Next stream, Stellar Blade. Yes, next stream I'm gonna stream Stellar Blade because someone bought me a PS5 and a copy of Stellar Blade. So that's what's happening. But yeah, I'm gonna go have some food and we'll do more of this on Wednesday. Friday's Ludinaricon. Friday starts Ludinaricon. So I'm really excited. Make me some food. Hell yeah. Come on. Come hang out. Jackie, thank you for being here. Helix, thank you again for the resub for 39 months. Really appreciate it. Thank you everybody for being here and hanging out. Wednesday's gonna be more Desperate Housewives. Friday will be Ludinaricon. So we'll be checking out a bunch of demos for really sick ass games. I'm so jazzed. I'm really looking forward to it. I need to put my list together. Figure out the order, figure out what's going on. But Friday, Monday, Tuesday is gonna be that. So looking forward to that, showing off a bunch of new indie games. Until then, take care of yourself, friends, and I'll see you later.